Welcome back, folks. With me, Phil 2 Gray. You're watching part 19 of the Metal Gear Solid Delta Let's Play. And now we just got to get away from it all and we can go right into the sunset. But of course, we got to take care of one more mission objective, and that is the boss. So, this first part of this section, I would say like the first third of it, is going to be us trying to get away from Volgin's, well, I guess, ex-Volgin troops, because, you know, Volgin's dead now. But something, again, I would recommend is instead of using the XM16, I would recommend using the Russian equivalent of the 50 cal, which I forget what it is, and I have it, but I don't normally equip that. I don't know why, it's stupid. But the XM is a little bit more accurate if you were to aim in first person. But yes, using the tactical reloads would help great. But anyways, yeah. All you want to do is just stay alive here. And one thing that I should mention is you don't heal during these sections. If you do, I don't think you heal very well. So if you take a lot of damage, you're going to have to equip the life medicine if you have any to stay alive. If you don't, well then you're stuck doing this on one life bar. I hope you can aim really good. But my goodness, man, the cinematics of this game now is so amazing to me. I love it. I love it to death. When there's no pursuers, I recommend just go ahead and let the camera play what it wants to do. Eventually we'll get to a checkpoint right here. There's a guard right there in the tower, and there's guards all around here, so you go ahead and take them out however you want, or if you are dead set on doing a no-kill run, good luck with that, because you only have stun grenades, at Mark 22, and the Mosin that got if you took out the end with no-kill, which is how you're supposed to do that. But yeah, I'm trying to remember as many times as I play this, have I actually done a no-kill run on this part? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. This section here, it reminds me of the what is it, on Star Wars The Return of Jedi on Endor when they're on the sweet bikes. But yeah, these people, just take them out, and then once you shoot them, and once they like start limping over their controls like that, they'll crash into a tree automatically, so you don't have to worry about them. This is where I would highly recommend using that 50 cal, because the XM16, where it's really accurate, again, if you use first person view, it only has 20 round capacity, 21 if you do a tactical reload, but I mean, it's just one bullet difference. But with the, I want to say, like in Metal Gear Solid 4, if you hold the trigger down on that that 50 cal equivalent gun, Snake will literally start like yelling like ah, because it's literally probably vibrating the soul out of his body. Oh man, I can't get over like how beautiful this game was. And on one hand, I really didn't. I'm going to be completely honest here. On one hand, when this game was first announced, I wasn't. Oh yeah, here, take out the log. Doesn't matter what you shoot out with, if you shoot it with anything, the log will destroy. But I'll be completely honest, when I first heard about Metal Gear Solid Delta, I was very mixed. I was very mixed about this game, because on one hand, Metal Gear Solid Delta is my favorite Metal Gear Solid game, and I was really excited on that part. But the part that disappointed me was it's a old game, and while I do like remakes and remasters and all that, sometimes, you know, I just feel like, man, I just want to see this series progress, like story-wise. But on the third hand, we don't have Hideo Kojima anymore working for Konami, so yeah, once I thought about this some more, I would just decide, you know, I'm just gonna be happy with what I got. The game looks fantastic, the game plays better, it looks better, and all that good stuff. But this is the last section of the driving section. Once we jump over the giant hill, we are done, and we can consider this section a complete section. We still have like 2/3 of the section to do, and we still gotta get the last freaking secret reel. But I would say the last hour, 2 hours of the game is very high intensity, from the Volgin fight to the Shagohod escape to fight with the Shagohod to this, and then it slows down after that when we have to use Eva to well, escape with Eva on foot. That part's interesting and both a bad and interesting way. But yeah, the music really adds to this too. It just, oh my god, like, I can't say enough good things about this part. What are you doing, Bill? There you go. Take them all out. Perfect. We're bowling. Okay. Once we get to the jump, we're done. I always thought like you could screw this up right here if Eva took too much damage. Not too bad, huh? Yeah. Try to keep your eyes on the road though. Which probably doesn't happen. And this is probably going to be one of the more shorter parts because I'm looking at the timestamp. This is only 25 minutes and
looks like they finally gave
30 seconds.
Don't start celebrating yet. We're leaking
That's
fuel.
not good. Look, all the like. Why is Eva going to look at the gas tank?
Damn it.
Like Snake already said it, and she has to go look. And yeah, rise on the damn road.
Crap.
It's not a. That's not the phrase I would use, Snake. That probably should have killed both of them, honestly, if I'm going to be completely honest. Ow. Like, that probably would have broken his back, hitting the tree, and then breaking his back again, whatever's left, and hitting the ground. Wet or not. But all that being said, I like the callback to the scene in Metal Gear Solid 4 with Old Snake and Eva.
Eva!
I'm over here.
That's great. Alright, all we gotta do is just crawl our way over there, help her up, and then we can walk to the sunset together. Would be fun if she just crawled over there and just sat down, but oh, that freaking sucks.
Snake. How's it
You're fucked.
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
Eva,
What about you, Snake?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
That's not good. It's a giant signal fire.
We have to get away from here, Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you. You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never
Stop talking
make
like that.
it.
I'm with Snake on this part.
I can't believe this. I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva, I need you.
Those magic words that everyone wants to hear from their man.
Say that one more time.
I need you. I can't fly the wig by myself.
He makes a very good point there. He doesn't know how to fly. He doesn't have his pilot license. What's an interesting thing is when we watch, when we play leather. I mean, he wears leather in Metal Gear Solid V, but in later Metal Gear games, especially 5 or V, depending on what you want to say, does start riding motorcycles, and I like to think that kind of influence or his decision to kind of ride it, I like to think stems from his time with Eva, maybe. At least that's what I like to think. Yeah, you should have this big gaping hole in your
You're
side.
lucky to have me.
Alright, well, this is all romantic and everything. We kind of got to patch ourselves up. And I don't know if this glitch got patched up in later iterations of updates in Metal Gear Solid
Snake,
5
can you hear me?
Delta.
Paramedic.
But
Thank God.
almost every
Eva's
single
been
time
seriously
after
hurt.
I healed Eva and Snake,
Luckily, I
and
think her
then,
organs are all intact.
you know, a
but
few
Calm
moments
down,
went by, the game,
Calm
like,
down.
literally froze.
You'll
Like,
both be
just
fine
hard
as long as
froze.
you get the proper
Like, it
emergency
locked up my
treatment.
game,
But you're the
and
only
I want
one
to say
who can
even
do
locked
this,
up my PC.
understand?
And
So
you'll
you've
see
got to
that.
calm down.
You'll see that here in a
Okay.
little bit. But
Okay. Now let's
we're
open
going to be
up the
interested to
survival
a
viewer and
very
treat the
late
injury.
mechanic in
Do
the
you have
game
supplies with you?
where we can
I'm
heal
running
Eva with
kind
the
of
survival
short.
viewer. We can
Then by
heal her
switching
cuts,
the
her
survival
wounds,
viewer
all
over
that.
to Eva, you
We
can
can look at
treat
her
the
medical
wounds
history,
too.
which is very
Now get to
interesting.
it. And Snake,
If you look
I'm
that
pretty
stuff
sure
up,
you know
you're
this already.
going to see a lot
You
of
have enough
crazy
supplies for the
stuff.
both of you.
You can
Your
also see
wounds
stuff
come
that she
first.
ate and in the
Did you
survival
get my
viewer
name,
as well. So
Snake?
it's very interesting
You've
stuff.
still got a mission to complete.
And just like Snake, if you spin
I know what I have
Eva
to
in
do.
the survival viewer enough
Snake?
for a long enough
Like
period
this.
of time, she will throw up just like Snake. So you're going to be in charge of healing yourself and healing Eva. And as paramedic says, Snake gets priority, which I don't really think that really matters because I think you have more than enough healing supplies. Because I think when you get to this point, I think the game also maxes out your survival viewer healing items, so you don't really have to worry about that. Now, it is entirely possible for you to run out of stuff after this point because you will have to worry about enemies and all that good stuff. And here we're going to get a
Can you walk?
very interesting
Yeah.
moment.
I think so.
Alright, instead of having the romantic moment, I think we should have had Eva. I think we're going to teach you how to use a revolver.
Here. It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
First thing I thought he was literally going to put the revolver somehow in his front. Yeah, she gets the shitty revolver, and we get to keep our semi-automatic. Alright, so right here, whenever I got all this stuff, I answered the radio call, and then
Snake,
Major
you all
does
right?
his little spill here. The game froze. It froze about 3
What about
times in
Eva?
the same
I
location.
healed her up.
And
She
if
can
it still does
manage.
that, that's kind of
Snake,
lame that
you'll take
Konami
the
hasn't
lead and
fixed
break
that
through the
glitch
enemy's line of
or
defense.
whatever.
Eva will ordinarily
But,
be following behind you.
If
You
it
lie on your
does
belly,
that for you,
she'll
what I
lie down
recommend
as
is you
well.
don't take the
If you
call
slip
for
and fall
Major
off a
and
cliff,
just
she'll
ignore
follow
the
right
call,
behind.
because
You can
that's
call out
what
to
I
Eva by
believe
pressing the
fixed the
action
issue,
button.
if I remember right.
Head to the lake along with Eva.
But we'll see here. You're going to notice that the game just freezes, like it hard freezes. Right there. So, let's see, did I answer the phone? I don't think I answered the phone. What's interesting here is you can hit Eva like you did Meryl in Metal Gear Solid 1, and
Snake,
she'll
you
either
alright?
fight back or she'll
I've been
complain.
better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
She still can't walk right.
Good.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense.
And this part can either be
Eva will
very
ordinarily be following
easy or
behind
just
you.
very
If you lie on your
unbearably,
belly, she'll lie down as well.
you know,
If you slip and fall off a
stressful
cliff,
because of
she'll
Eva,
follow
because
right
Eva can't
behind.
walk very well.
You can call out to Eva by pressing the action button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
And like Major said, you can control Eva in a way by like having her kick your ass like that. What were you thinking, Snake? But yeah, you can tell her to come or like to your position or stay in place.
This
If you
tastes like crap.
hey, it gets the job done. Crawl, if you crawl, she crawls, all that good stuff. So you have to be worried about that. Now, why does this matter, Phil? Well, once we get past a certain point, I would say the point where they expect to get good with the commands with Eva, then, you know, you're going to be tailed, unfortunately. And it's not like it takes them like 2 minutes to get your position. They're going to be they're going to start spawning right behind you, which is very unfortunate. That part has not changed, which kind of sucks. But I feel like the controls and all that makes up for the for that still, because this was literally one of my least favorite parts of Metal Gear Solid 3 was because of this, because Eva doesn't she doesn't walk very fast. She just walks very slow, understandably, because, you know, if I got stabbed in the gut like that, I think I would stumble and trip all over myself, because that shit looks painful. But here we're gonna get a cutscene, a pretty badass looking cutscene. These guys actually look competent now. Like, now that Volgin's dead and also it's like MIA, it's like these guys like suddenly got like a boost to their squad points. See, if they had led with this, like with these soldiers, I'd feel a lot more threatened by these soldiers. But we got like the stupid squad at the very beginning, middle, and towards the end, and then this, like the very, very end, we get the more competent soldiers. All right. So now I'm going to have to get away from these people. The first section is the hardest section. After that, it becomes a little bit easier. But as you see there, Eva does not want to go. I don't know why. Eva, come on. But she's going to get spotted, unfortunately, in my case. Well, shit. Move your ass over here, then. All right. So we're going to do this the hard way. She's going to shoot with the revolver. And they're literally going to let her shoot him. And we're going to knock out 2 of them. Let's go ahead and go, Eva. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. You killed one of them, I'm sure, but I already knocked out 2 of them. So, what I recommend is getting in this area, and then they're going to funnel into that little valley that you came out of, and you can take your time and pick them off. And since they'll see the darts from the Mark 22, they'll actually stop in place. Otherwise, I feel that if you keep on killing them, they'll keep spawning. I don't think the game will have a problem spawning all these enemies in. But if you knock them out, I think the game will only allow so many soldiers on the area at once. So you want to be very, very careful about that. Like, don't actually take them out, knock them out, and then they'll eventually stop coming. Because, like I said, I think the game will only allow so many of these soldiers in the area at once. I don't know if I hit him with that Mosin shot. That one did. And Mosin typically knocks him out within, I would say, 1 shot if you hit him square in the chest, 2 shots if you hit him anywhere else, and of course 1 shot if you hit him square in the head. I want to say it'll also knock him out if you hit him in the groin or the heart area, because I remember Metal Gear Solid 2, which is kind of funny to say that, because we're playing Metal Gear Solid 3, but Delta. I remember if you shoot them in the groin or the head, obviously the head, they'll die in 1 hit. If you hit them anywhere else, I don't think they die in 1 hit. But you always want to keep Eva at like high mid to high stamina. That way she keeps on moving. Because if she gets within a pretty low stamina, she actually stops following you, I believe. That hasn't happened to me in a long time because I always keep her topped off on stamina. But it's totally possible. Now, the area coming up, once we get to the next area where I save my game, I do not know how to reliably get that special reel without the DLC outfits, because one of them, the Peace Walker stealth suit, eliminates footsteps, and it just makes stuff so much more easier because you can walk and you can, you know, sneak like I'm doing without your footsteps being heard. And that secret reel, I had to have tried it like at least 30 times, like the legit way, without using any sort of DLC. I tried to compromise at first. At first I tried to do non-lethal, and that didn't work out very well. And then I compromised. I'm like, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and knock Eva out. And then that didn't work, and I was like, okay, I'm going to compromise a lot, and decided to knock out Eva, and then halfway tranquilizing some guards and tactical high-fiving the other guards with my 1911. That didn't work out very well, and I said, you know, everyone's going to get a tactical high-five except for the person who has the reel. And it went that way for a while. But once you get to the ledge, you have to get to this ledge with Eva so y'all can progress, otherwise you'll be stuck. So she'll climb up here, you'll go over here, and you'll go into the second area. And this second area does not have guards actively looking for you. They're going to patrol, but they're not actually right behind you. So that's nice. That was a relief sigh. Things like, I got this. Don't worry, you're going to take a little bit of a dirt nap here in a little bit. So right here, if you want to get the secret reel, my best suggestion is to save your game, knock Eva out with a tranquilizer dart, and then just start taking out the guards as I'm about to take them out. Now, if you want to go ahead and risk knocking them out with the tranquilizer gun, be my guest, but I would rather just take them out permanently, because then I don't have to worry about them coming back up. So, tactical high five. And as you can tell, I really don't give a shit, because I'm literally just walking around, like, freaking taking these people out like I'm actually, like, in the military, like Snake. At this point, I got so tired. I got so good at, like, headshotting some of the enemies. I just did not care anymore. I was like, I know that these guys are not the people who have the reel. It's actually the people that are further down. And Eva, you're not helping. You're not going to help us very much. And when Eva's asleep, she'll start saying, like, crazy ass shit. like, boss, right there, Fido, come here, or something like that. She says all kinds of crazy shit, like she gets off on shit. But this is the Peace Walker sneaking suit, and as you can hear, Snake doesn't make very many footsteps. Makes it very easy to sneak up on people. Fido, oh my goodness. But these guards,
Go on.
when they say that, you can shoot the ground and they'll lose their nerve. You shoot by the ground on their feet, they'll lose their nerve, and then they'll either shake off a reel or shake off an item. In that case, that guy didn't have the reel. This guy does, so we're gonna shake him down. This guy, I'll let live because he has the reel. And without the sneaking suit, it's very difficult to keep up with him.
Bring it on, American imperialist.
Yeah, where's that fucking nerve at then? This American imperialist pig just got you to freaking give you that thing. Metal Gear Raiden Snake Eraser. I honestly don't remember what that one's about. I just know the model for Rykov's in there, but that's it. Now, to wake Eva up, all you gotta do is just 1, 2, 3 kick her, and then she should wake up. Otherwise, you gotta wait for her to wake up, and that could take a while. So go ahead and equip whatever you want, or you can leave that sneaking suit on. It's up to you. But at this point, I'm like, all right, I got the secret reel. That's all I care about. Eva, what the hell were you doing, like undercover? Anyways, do 1, 2, 3, and then kick her. Wait, 1, 2, 3, kick, and she'll wake up. Huh? And she won't kick you back or anything. But let's go ahead and go, Eva. And then we have one big section after this that has like 3 or 4 hidden guards, and you can either knock them out, or you can, like as I always say, use tactical high fives, which is fill to real speak for just headshot. You just headshot them with lethal red guns. Okay, let's go ahead. Eva, can you please walk a little bit faster? If you lose her, she'll actually stay in place and be like, Snake, where are you? And that's your notice that, hey, I need to go back and get Eva so we can continue. But if you equip your thermal goggles here, you can see where these mofos are hiding. So right there, 1911, tactical high five. He'll pop his head out. Alright, you pop your head out, you get your head popped. There's a guy right there, but we're gonna get him in a little bit. Homie's gonna wonder what happened to his boys, and he's not gonna have very much time to think about that. Boop. Alright, and then if you go down the hill, Eva will go down the hill according to Major. I'm gonna try to sneak up on this guy, honestly. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I should have just equipped the Peace Walker sneaking suit. That way I didn't have to like actually sneak, because freaking Snake can't squeeze that little thing. Let's see if we can sneak up to him like this. I think he actually sees me. I think. Nope, he doesn't. He's like, how the hell did you sneak up on me, dude? Where's my guys at? Your guys are dead.
Don't shoot.
At this point, I got so tired of y'all, I think I just shot him. You get to live, sir. There we go. He's the only one that lives in that squad, except for the one who had the reel. Eva, where you at? Eva, did you just fall down? I think she fell down the hill. We're almost done, though. This part's really short in comparison to the others. And it's, honestly, as much as it bothers me to say, it's a little bit on the more boring side. The first third was probably the most exciting part, that high-speed chase. But I would definitely call this part probably one of my least favorite parts in this game. Just Goomba stomped her. What? Goomba stomping? Let's go. Don't talk about it, be about it. Let's go. And then when we pick up here, we'll actually have our last part, and a lot of revelations will be happening. So with that, folks, I'm going to go ahead and do my normal spill. Let's go ahead and get into our sneaking suit. And I should have taken off the face paint, honestly. But with that, folks, if you like this part, please like it. And if you want to comment, that helps too. If you really like my content, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Any help in any form helps. And if you didn't do any of that and you stayed till the very end and you watch and that's all you're going to do, I appreciate that as well, and your time. And I hope to catch y'all people on the next exciting and final part, the final part.
I'm so
Thank you,
hungry.
Eva. Of Metal Gear Solid Delta, folks, and I'll see y'all later. Later and bye.